What do two oceans do when they see each other? They wave.
Welcome to the Panama Canal!
Hey folks, it's Liam, Motoryacht Unbridled. We're just leaving Shelter Bay Marina, heading towards an anchorage, Balboa anchorage, and just waiting for the Panama Canal to board us and give us permits to leave. So, crew are ready, boats are ready. Gracias, Giovanni. And yeah, then we go through the canal, 4 o'clock today. Should go through, start at 4, finish about 2 in the morning, go to Tobago Island, and prepare for a passage to Costa Rica, Puerto Rica. Today's one of the highlights of your life, you know, it's really hard to beat the Panama Canal crossing. You know, like it's a special time, Atlantic to Pacific, 2 oceans, you know?
Getting on the Panama Inspector right now. They're going to come along. That's why we've got the pilot ladder and everything rigged here with all the fenders. Come alongside. The inspector's going to get off, he's going to walk through the boat and then make sure we've got all the paperwork in place for when we go through, and then the boat is obviously 100% operational for when we go through.
Hola, bienvenidos a Panamá. My name is Jarvis Griffith and I am boarding officer of Panama Canal. My role is inspect all the vessels that go transit Panama Canal, all different kind of vessels, yachts, dry bulks, full container vessels, and we inspect all the deck of the vessel, internal, also the bridge, the galley, and all the structure of the vessel for make sure that the regulation of Panama Canal are good for transit. We inspect the vessel before the transit the pilot come on board.
Guys, just a quick little intro here. We're going through Gatun Lakes. There's 3 of them. The Panama Canal, so adios Atlantico, vamos Panama. These are the Mitsubishi engines. They're probably about $1 million each engine, and they're electric, and they run the cable that you can see in the water here to the bit on the vessel. We have soft eyes. So as you can see, we're going pretty fast here. There's a ship in front of us, a reefer container, refrigerated container, and we'll be going into the locks. We'll straighten up, hopefully here in a couple of minutes, and once we go through, there's 3 locks in Gatun Lake system. 3 locks, 1,000 foot long, 160 foot wide, and then we have 80 kilometers, 80 nautical miles is the total distance of the actual lock system through Gatun Lake. So it's pretty exciting. I've got my eyes on a couple of things here safety wise, but it's a beautiful part of the world, really unique, and can't wait to be back here again, 13th time.
What is your biggest fear in moments like this?
Just the line snapping. You know, they're slack now, so it's okay, but these, I'm not sure if the kilowatts on them or the power, but they'll rip the cleat off the boat. You know, so for me, I just watch the lines. But you'll see over here, if you come for a walk, this is the exciting bit. They've just connected the line on. So they're just connecting the line right now. and they'll lock it off, and then I'll get a little bit of tension. But you're looking at the two locks here. So it was 1913, the lock system was built. Started by the French, finished by the Americans. And we're going in usually 2 ships at a time. So we're 191 foot, that's probably 320 feet long. We'll fill up that 1,000 feet, and that'll be the maximum capacity. We're going to go ahead right now, probably for another 150 meters. This is the actual locks themselves. Going into this lock system, they'll close this door behind us. Then from the lock above, they'll flood down. They'll release the lock above and they'll flood down. But you can see all the ships scratching the side of the boat. Yachts are a little bit different. We don't hopefully scratch the side of the boat.
So what do you love the most about the Panama Canal?
Crew haven't done it before. It's lovely. I remember the first time I came in here, I was like 22 years of age, you know, and I came from the Pacific to the Atlantic, and I was like, wow, you know. So for me, it's for the crew. I love it, you know. But for Ruin's his first time, buddy.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, Sam's first time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you first time.
First time.
Yeah, and Marshall's first time. So it's Benjamin the engineer. I think me, Calvin, and Stefan have done it. Dan's done it once. So I don't know. I think it's epic. Look how close you get to these ships.
That's really
And this
quite
ship's
something.
driving ahead. Like you see the prop wash, and then you listen to the whistles. Like a whistle means stop, 2 means go, 3 means tension, and that's the way. The more you do it, the more you understand a bit more about it. You know. You see, once you get to the sun deck, maybe take it for a quick run around. But up top, there's another ship. So you can see the other ship. As that ship goes down, we go up. So the first step is balancing the water levels. So we've stopped. You hear the bell?
Yep.
That's the take, like let slack, take slack, 2, take slack. They'll all signal each other like that. And it comes from the radios. Now behind us, if you go to the sun deck, that's what I do. Let's go up to the sun deck, look aft. You'll have an awesome view of the Atlantic, gates closing, and then we'll come up. So now this is the gates closing. This is us saying goodbye to the Atlantic Ocean. You see it?
Yeah.
And that's the next 2 ships waiting.
And how long does each lock take? Sequence.
Depends on the other yachts. Like usually 25 minutes, all right, in total each lock. But I wish we'll be higher soon. But you see these boats, they're going to drop their water. Once this closes, they drop their water to us. Then we take the water from the next lock. Their water goes out and they go to sea and we go up. And it kind of just, so it's a combination of the dual lock systems. So 25 minutes, but all it takes is one thing to go wrong and you're delayed. And that's why it's usually a $50,000 fine. So if something happens mechanically to the boat, unbridled, and we're delayed, and we can't, propulsion or engineering or thrusters, they'll hit you with a fine, they'll throw 2 tugs on you and they'll tow you through. But they've got to stop the whole system and undo all the locks and everyone go back. But that's it. Adios Atlantic, thank you. I will see you, who knows when, maybe 5 years?
Never know.
The plan for Unbridled is 5 years on the West Coast.
Wow.
I have envisaging in my mind, so I will not see
I think that's the old chapter closing right there.
That is a chapter closing.
Time for a prosperous new one.
Bit of reflection. It's been a good ocean, but better ocean than the Pacific. I'm from the Pacific, mate. You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
We are now at Pedro Miguel Locks. This is the second lock.
The second
right
one.
now we are on a southbound vessel. We're going down the water, proceeding to Miraflores Lake. Then we go to Miraflores Lock, the last lock, and then we go to Pacific Ocean.
And then we made it.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, folks, it's the last lock here. These are the last locks. We come down, we get released. The lines are off now. And this is the exciting bit for me because it's like, thank you, Panama Canal. I think 10 hours it took us, a couple of delays, no stress though, no incidences, no injuries. The boys pull in the last lines, release the port at the end of the lock, and then vamos, el Puente de Americas, the Bridge of Americas, which to me is probably the most important part. Once you go under the Bridge of the Americas, North America, South America, and we're through. And that's it. So there's no land that connects the two continents. And that's what's special about the Panama Canal. There's no land that connects North and South America. This is it. Hey folks, Captain Liam here again. This is the Bridge of Americas at Puente de Americanos. So we've got South America and we've got North America. The workers just left, it's starting to be more quiet on board. We'll come through underneath the bridge and then we'll anchor for the night. We clear out tomorrow at about 10 o'clock in the morning and then we proceed to Costa Rica. What's exciting for us in Motoryacht Unbridled is we're starting a new chapter for us. It's the Pacific Ocean, it's Alaska, Costa Rica, Mexico, Alaska, California, and we've got a little personal in-house thing we've been working on behind the scenes. We want to really record it and make each week an episode. So follow us on YouTube or Instagram. We're going to do episode 1, season 1, starting this week with all the content from the canal. And then we'll post it each week after that. Follow along, enjoy, be safe. Thanks for watching us on the canal.